When we got to Malta, we came straight to the hotel, and we had told them it was our honeymoon, which it is. They upgraded us to a super fancy room. We were surprised with this. And then this, a bottle of champagne and a plate of fruit and a congratulatory card. This fancy chaise lounge. So here is our balcony. Here's our view of the Mediterranean. And then down here is our hotel. So we have access to this for the next few days. Like, I feel like we're both just kind of sitting and staring out, and it's absolutely unlike anywhere I've ever seen. It's so gorgeous. I don't even know how to be. And also gave us a bottle of champagne and rose petals on the bed.
Towels, swans made out of towels.
Swans made out in the shape of towels.
Towels in the shapes of swans.
Towels in the shape of swans.
If it was a swan in the shape of a towel, I would have used it to wash.
What happened?
I literally unhooked it and it popped. If there was someone on the balcony above us, I'm sorry, because it would have knocked them out. Did you see it pop? Jesus. Cheers, everyone.
Oh my God, that's terrifying. Wow.
It was amazing.
I would have killed someone.
I'm shocked that it didn't go into the pool. I'm glad I wasn't pointing it towards you as if to include you in it.
Speaking of which, we wanted to include you in our
Toast.
toast to love.
I love how you said love.
Okay. So, cheers.
Cheers to love.
Cheers to love. It's dry.
It's dry as fuck.
So we're gonna sip our champagne and tell you a little bit about Malta so far. This is our third day.
It's our third day. That is like
Dry.
sandpaper dry. Thank you, Hilton, Malta.
So we stayed at the Hilton. It's technically a resort. Oh my gosh, we're in Malta. It's so beautiful. Pictures, I don't even think pictures can do it justice. It's crazy gorgeous.
Well, this is the hotel itself. Isn't it fancy, everyone?
Super fancy.
Don't we deserve this?
Definitely.
Yes.
There's a king size bed so I could starfish out. I felt like
She does that, yeah.
I am shooting this from the poolside of our resort in Malta. We decided when we first came in, since we're going to be here for 6 weeks, that we, with a possible return trip later in the spring, that we wanted to just treat ourselves sort of as our like final honeymoon portion and stay in a fancy resort. Because once we move to the Airbnb, we're both going to write a little. You may never see any of it and kind of see what's up and what we have in there and what kind of creativity we haven't been able to let out thanks to 9 to 5 jobs.
I want to tell the story of a young girl in high school, maybe high school age, who meets a young man who's mysterious but cool, and he turns out to be a vampire, and he's just so old. I think I'm going to throw in like it's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet thing, and if I can get like a werewolf in there, but make them like semi-Native American, you know, and then have them, you know, but it'll get creepy because I feel like there's going to be some weirdness where the wolf falls in love with like their baby. I don't know where that's coming from, but I mean, I saw it in a dream once. Or a dystopian future where just the zombies have risen and they walk the earth. Like the dead walking. I can call it the dead walking.
Andrew clearly has some
It's in there, guys. It just
ideas,
has to come out.
creative ideas that he wants to share with the world. And I am supportive of that. So once we get to the Airbnb, we'll definitely start that kind of stuff. Flush.
It's free, but it's not cheap.
We spent the last couple of days by the pool. Today it was a little chilly and I had to come in because I was shivering. My teeth were chattering.
Shattering?
Chattering.
Oh.
Andrew's in the pool right now. For me, I was in earlier today and it got a little bit chilly. In Malta, it's in October. It's quite warm outside, but the wind is really brisk. Andrew stayed in a lot of the day in the cold. So there's our hero. Maybe I can get him to wave. I don't know if he'll see me. Hey. So this is one of the pools. Over there is the pool bar. The other pool, there's a children's pool over here. What they call a relaxation pool is just over that wall. And we've spent a little time there. We started realizing it might be like the geriatric pool. It's also quiet, and not that we're not quiet, but we found this one to be a little more fun. Just over the fence you can see the water in the distance. It's the Mediterranean Sea. And down the hill are 3 other pools that close at the end of September.
It wasn't cold once you got in. You got used to it. Your body acclimated to it. You know, it's training for if we get lost at sea. I mean, just in case.
So our last couple of days, we've been in the resort area of the touristy part of town. It's in St. Julian's, and right off of St. Julian's is Paceville.
Paceville.
And Paceville
It's dirty.
is gross.
For a country that purports to be very Catholic and very pious and like cover your shoulders, ladies, if you go into the church house, etc., there's a lot of tail on display. Like,
There's
you know,
the first night we were here, we sort of walked around and it was so loud, like with a kind of club vibe. But we counted about 6 or 7 strip clubs that night.
on that block.
Yeah. So
On,
we
like
thought,
on top of each other.
we were like, okay, this isn't our scene. So we came back to the hotel. And the next day went out during the day. And as we walked around, there's more like 30. Not 6 or 7 in probably a 6-block area.
I mean, how would you choose?
4-block area. There's.
How do you even choose?
I wouldn't know.
Then interspersed with that are like bar type discotheques with the, I don't know, like $20 for 20 shots, and there's all these amateurs running around.
So we found a couple of places to eat. One that we loved and will definitely be back. It's called La Plage. And we had something called jabana.
Jabana.
It was fried jabana.
It was kind of like a mozzarella stick, but it was in a patty like a crab cake, deep fried with
Honey.
basil and honey.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
delicious.
Really good. And we decided to not go through Paceville tonight and all of the strip clubs and all of the European discotheques. We're going to go a different direction and just sort of come upon whatever food may strike our fancy. Tomorrow we're going to go to our like neighborhood, which actually isn't that far from here, but Malta itself is all very small. So even though our neighborhood's like 2 miles from here, I feel like it's a totally different vibe.
Yes.
We'll figure that out.
Once we get domestic in like our little apartment, a maisonette. There's a really cool kind of like all-encompassing Europe vibe. It's like it's a little bit Italian. It's definitely a little bit Mediterranean. It's a little bit British.
It's a little bit like Turkish.
But then they'll throw you like a weird fried cheese and some rabbit, which is apparently their local dish, which we have not ventured to
Haven't
try
tried it
yet. I'm going to. Hold me to it, America.
All of America is watching this.
They should. Tell your friends. I mean, you guys are enjoying it. I can only imagine. I mean, that cork alone. If you didn't cut that out.
I'm not cutting that out. It's incredible. And I'm probably going to do it in slow motion.
Oh, there's a lot of cats too.
Oh my God, there's so many cats and they're big. And they're just like, it's like the feral capital of the world outside of the Atlantic City boardwalk.
There are cats on the Atlantic City
There's signs everywhere on the Atlantic City boardwalk. Beware of feral cats. So yeah, so with that, I think we're gonna scoot and we're gonna go to...
Scoot.
He's had this whole bottle of champagne, guys.
We're gonna do some graphics where you count down every time I poured something into the glass.
Absolutely,
And
I'm
make me
gonna
look
try.
bad. What do I do, America?
We haven't done anything touristy here other than the casino and I guess Paceville. But we plan on, once we get into our first apartment, taking a couple of days and exploring the island, probably on an excursion, like with a company, whether it's a...
Because we don't own a boat.
Well,
yet.
We're not gonna own a boat.
Casino.
We're gonna own a casino?
Well, no, we're gonna go to a casino, we're gonna win, we're gonna buy a boat.
Oh, that's never gonna happen.
Follow the logic trail. It's step by step. Ipso facto.
A whole bottle of champagne, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for enjoying our bottle of wine. Flies. Thank you so much for enjoying... Flies. Thank you so much for enjoying... So thank you so much. Thank you so much for enjoying our bottle of champagne with us for our honeymoon and joining us on our gorgeous balcony at the Hilton Malta. We will see you all soon, friends.
Yes.